Now you have your basic altar set up. Let's begin by turning on the candles. One candle on this side. This candle, the fire, represents communication. This candle, Mo candle, represents execution of work or output of power. While these are turned on, remember you did the Fati, right? Now, whenever they are turned on, it means that the God is watching from here. So the God locally is watching. Okay, they're watching already. Good. Now, we have some incense. Let's say I just bought the incense or it's new. We need to let the God know that these are for this altar, right? For communicating with the God. They are not ordinary incense. No one can just bring their incense here and talk to your God. So anything that will be used for the altar, I would, by default, let's say these two items, okay, let's cleanse them. Clap, open, um, third finger in, combine, close eyes, and you can do a horsepower X, stomp left foot, okay, and then stomp right foot heel, and imagine the orange flame at the hand. Three time clap, 1, 2, 3, okay, like that. Come back, one time, ho, okay. When you go ha, you stomp the right foot. Basically, that's a simple cleanse, just like dusting off any bad energies on top. Then I will take my incense, show it to the God. Wow. And then you can also close your eyes and do a harsh bell X, stomp left foot. Okay? And then we will now put it here. These are now marked the incense for this altar. This as well. Show, bow. You can also do horsepower X and stomp left foot. The difference between just bowing and the horsepower X is that when we bow, we're talking to the God locally right here. When we do like this and then stomp the horsepower X, we are talking to the God at here. Okay, so that is the difference. Now, I have just connected a Samching bell and also my incense. Let's check if they're good. So I can do horsepower X, thumb left foot. Okay, circle, subject 1, subject 2. Okay, if you got a sing or you got a yang, that's good. If you got a yum, that means no good. Well, if no good, you can try again. Okay, second attempt. Okay, and then you go again. Okay, so if you get a sing or yang, you can be good. Okay, so for example, I'm doing it again. I got a yum. Okay, so I do hospital X. Okay, let's try. Subject 1, subject 2. Okay, I got a sing. Now I have got my bell, my incense approved. As long as my altar right now with the candles turned on, it is called the altar is up and open and running. Okay, 起壇 to fire up the altar. If I am done, I will have to 收壇 close the altar. Okay, so since we have all these things, let's begin a session with our God. So now we can take the bell. Before we enter, we always ring the bell. And you're asking now with the div cup, okay, to see if the gods are ready to communicate. Okay, Let's try again. It bounced onto the cup. Hey, there we go. Okay, sing. Sing or yang, no problem. Okay, you can begin. Now we can begin talking. So I take 3 incense, and of course, because I'm using electric candle, I have a lighter. Tap, circle over the mun fire. Okay. 1, 2, 3 at the chest level. Holding the incense, by the way, you see the body and the bone. Use this 2 finger to clamp on the middle, and then the other one, and then goes on. 3 bow at the heart, come here, right? And then 1 bow, second bow touch, third bow touch and hold, go down, okay? So facing the front to do that, like this, and then you can put the incense into the pot. If you're doing it like, your everyday incense, you can do a harsh bell as well. So put it in the pot. This incense represents the time between you and the God. The communication time has begun. The timer is ticking. Now we can begin talking. Okay, so we make the call. After that, we'll do a greeting. Clap, open. Right hand, grab the left. Left hand, grab the right. Make sure finger closed. Raise to this level. 1 bow, 2 bow tap, 3 bow tap and hold. Down, bring it up to the heart. Golden bridge hand sign. Okay, the inside is like that with the middle finger, middle block. Okay, extend. Okay, that is the golden bridge. This Tai Chi hand sign represents we are talking, and golden bridge is extend the heart so that we're connected by the heart to communicate. So now we are ready to talk. If you have something to say, like for the whole day and so on, you can now clap and then do heart incense hand sign, bow, and here now you can speak. When you're done speaking, pull away, bow, okay, like that, and you're good to go. Okay, so this is how we use the altar to talk. When you are done and about to end the session, you can do this. Combine, okay, like this. Combine, left hand on top, raise to this level. 1, bow, 2, bow touch, 3, bow touch, and open. Golden bridge to end. And now we're ready to close the altar. So you take this, shut the candle, take this, and shut the candle. The incense can continue to burn, and basically after it's all burnt out, you can disassemble the altar, or you can just leave it there if you want to use it again later on. Remember, the altar now is like open and set up. As long as you do not disassemble everything, the altar can still be used. So it can be like your permanent altar at this stage. You just like keep using it. You can move the altar table. You can move things around. It's not called disassembling. That is moving around, adjusting. That is fine. Okay? But if you take everything away and then unfold the table and everything, then that is disassembling. So if you didn't disassemble, I want to just put it against the wall. Yeah, you can do that too if you want to. Okay, you don't need to reset up everything. Now the altar is set up. You can use it as many times as you want. Or if you don't want, you can close it up and put it back into the box. See you in the next one.